It's the first game with the new club. We're going to see the players and then we're going to play my beloved NK Maribor. But I've got to hope for the win. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the Journeyman Save. I am Coach Leftfoot. It's a pleasure to have you with me. And it's the first game of the third club in the Journeyman series. And it's looking pretty interesting, to be fair. It's all looking alright. Dressing room atmosphere is really good. Match cohesion is really good. Managerial support is really bad because I've got quite a low reputation compared to the players. But if we look at my profile, I'm still studying for my B licence, which is being paid by the Grafschap, which is very nice. As soon as that's done, we're going to see if Olijmpia Ljubljana will pay for the next course to do. While I'm here, somebody asked me in a comment to say, how do I change height and weight and stuff? If you go into preferences and then go into formats, you can do it here. So currency, you have height, you can change that's where you put it into feet. Weight, you can put it into stones. Distances, I change mine to yards from meters. And long distances, you can do kilometres or miles. But there you go. So that's how you do it. So hopefully that answers your question right there. However, we can go into today's game. So we're going to be playing our 4-1-2-2-1 formation. They are very familiar with it already. It's what they've been using this season. In goal, we have Mariza, he's okay. He's not too bad. He's a backup player. He's also a hot prospect, but he is our best goalkeeper according to the stats. He's been the goalkeeper for the whole season, and he was the goalkeeper last season, and he's been doing okay, so he's going to stay in net for us. The back two, Eyup is one of them. Leo Eyup, one of our better centre-backs at the club, quite easily a first-team player. He's in the team. Right back, Pusavar, Robert Pusavar, I think it would be. Slovenian, 25, good stats, a little bit tired, but he's going to get the nod and then probably come off in the second half. Sadetu comes in, normally a holding midfielder, but he starts at centre-back, first-team player. He's in because Bjaric is a bit tired. I think it's Bjaric. It might even be Bjaric. He's pretty good, but I think it's Bjaric that was a bit tired, if I remember rightly. Yes, it was. Bjaric is a bit tired and is not fit enough to start. So he's on the bench, Bjaric. There you go. He's on the bench. Psycho-esque is what I've just called him. So we all know what's happening there. Set nickname. I need to spell this now. Psycho. Unlucky, mate. You're the first person, I think, to get nicknamed in this save. Psycho-esque is the left back. Not brilliant. We are a bit short of left back. Someone we'll be looking for in the summer, or in the winter. Sorry, winter transfer window. Holding midfielder is Palama, who looks pretty good. Passing's good. Tackling's good. He's got everything you need to be a good holding midfielder, really. On loan from SC Heerenveen. Yeah, he's okay. We've got a lot of players that can play in that position, so he's going to get the nod in this one. Lovric comes in as a ball-winning midfielder. Not the best, but has good physical stats, is young, so I want to give him a chance. He's only played 2 appearances so far this season since we bought him, but I do want to give him a chance in that holding midfielder spot, or in that midfield spot. Vok comes in, another person who hasn't had too many chances under the old management, but he comes in for us as the centre midfielder. Again, good passing, decent pace, good acceleration, can push forward. This will be his first game of the season, and it comes under my management, so we'll have to see how he gets on, 24-year-old. On the right, Pozek Vankas, Slovenian, good winger, numbers, loads of 11s, loads of 12s, a couple of 13s. Prefers to be a winger, but he's going to play as an inside forward. Very good this season, well, very good since he's been at the club when they signed for 140k from NK Selj. And on the left is Boateng, Italian left winger. He looks very, very good. Likes to be an inside forward. Preferably on attack, if I remember rightly. But we're playing. That's where we're playing him. That's where we're playing him. Inside forward on attack. Interesting that he can play out there, but likes to run the ball down the right. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that and see how that goes. But some good stats. He's had a pretty good season so far. 4 goals in 20. The average rating isn't brilliant for him, but we'll see how that works out. And then up front, we have the goal scorer, John Mary, who is the top goal scorer this season with 5. I think it's 6 in total. Yeah, overall 6. Okay, he's done okay. Probably not worth the 115k that we bought him. We'll probably look to replace him as soon as we can. Nomadic striker. I don't think he's been that far around. He's had a few clubs, but not too far. Starting in Cameroon, Thailand, Serbia, Slovenia. That's not too many countries. And then on the bench, we have Martin Harry, backup goalkeeper, youngster, 17, but he's on the bench because of his potential. Get him until I've been to America. Get him acclimated, is what they call it, acclimated to Slovenian first team football. Marko Klemčić comes on the bench. Again, good number of 12s, looks pretty decent, could be okay. Backup centre-back, Stefan Savic as a winger is on the bench. He'll be giving the other wingers potential, first team player, this guy, Stefan Savic. He'll probably come on at some point. Andreas Vornberger, a striker on the bench, good stats, looks like he'll be pretty good for us, 26, 3 goals in 13 appearances. He'll probably come off the bench to replace Mary if it's not working. Clemens Sturm, left back, not too bad. The other guy has just been picked because he's just a bit more attacking. This guy's a bit more defensive. So Clemens Sturm, but we'll probably see him at some point during this season. And then we have Kenan Bjaric, who's on the bench. Centre-back, we've already looked at him. He's just a little bit tired. So is he not going to get the nod? He's just a lot better than the other guy I've got. Feels he's not getting enough coaching attention during tactics training. Interesting. We are going to have a look at the coaches and stuff after this game and see where we need to improve. I'm pretty sure we need a new goal-coping coach as well. Bjaric, what's wrong? You've got full match fitness, but not full fitness. Come on, you normally tell me when I hover over you. Let's go into squad then. Bjaric, 79% fit. He can't really start if he's under 80. I don't like starting people that are under 80. And then the last sub is Zan Medved, a good striker on the bench, good finishing, decent composure, lacks a little bit of height and aggression and strength, but decent pace. Looks like he'll be pretty good. We can bring him on as a poacher if needed. And that is the team we're taking in to face NK Maribor, the mighty purple NK Maribor team, where we line up in our bright green Olijmpia Ljubljana kit. There's already been a bit of to and froing with the manager of NK Maribor. We'll have to see how it gets on. We've changed a few things from the old management. We've kept the same basic system, but Lovric and Vok are two players that haven't really featured under the old management. They line up in a 4-2-3-1 with lots of familiar names. Bede, Ogninek, Smee, Villa. I don't recognise Kotman, actually. He's not. Is he their first choice goalkeeper? I thought it was some. Oh, yeah, the old guy. Handanovic would have. Not Handanovic. Yeah, Is it Handanovic? I think it's Handanovic. Would have retired. Hodzic at right back. Is that the same Hodzic we might have had? Possibly. Same Hodzic that we would have sold in the other one. But yeah, some good players. It will be a tough game to start us off under Olijmpia Ljubljana management. But we're gonna let the assistant do this, and he literally got no reaction from them whatsoever. So we're gonna go out there and tell them to talk to the players. We're gonna assertively. There's a lot more to come from you. I believe you got what it takes. End the team talk. Into the tunnel we go. It's the first match. We've had plenty of time to prepare. It's fine. You're just going to drop Stepanovic as opposed to a bit of a stir. He's just being rested. Your team selection today says a change of tactic might be on the cards. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? It's a big day around. How much do you look forward to taking? I personally always look forward to this one. The Avuka team relish the challenge of stopping their title challenge. And Stepic, absence chance of winning. Any team would miss a player like him. I have no idea who he is. I'd rather not discuss this right now. Oh god, loads of chats. Elimination took place. If we know Cam, we'll get the result I need. So we are underway in the game. And I have another shout out to do on Patreon. So we have another Patreon, which is, if I just check very quickly, Lovro Napotnik. I assume that's Lovro Gaming, who I've been in touch with quite a lot. He's been with us since the NK Maribor save, and he's a big fan of the channel. So you will be getting a regen named after you. It's your choice, Lovro, if you want to name a region we currently already have, or do you want to wait for the next intake of regenerated players? It's up to you. Let me know in a comment down below. Right, now you've seen as well the starting 11 I picked for this game and the subs. Where do you think we need to strengthen in the winter window? I think a goalkeeper and a left back are the prime candidates, and we're going to hopefully bring in a striker on the cheap as well, which would be quite good. As you can see, we've actually got a bit better fitness than NK Maribor, which is quite interesting. But a point is okay for us. It would leave us a point ahead of Valenge with them having a game in hand. Maribor are dominating the game a little bit. I'm a bit concerned about this possession stat, but they are the best team in Slovenia. Even if I am Olijmpia Ljubljana manager, I'm going to say that NK Maribor are the best team in Slovenia. So it's going to be a tough game. So we have a highlight. Mirzara with a long ball forward, looking for Mary, but couldn't get there. Bade brings it forward, or Baidi, but I can't remember how to say his name. Pimente into Kovacevic. He turns, looking for Ogrenek, who's in. He shoots from range, and it's pretty high. It looked like it was quite safe. The goalkeeper didn't even make an attempt. Vok has been booked, so we'll tell him to ease off challenges. Ogrenek to Bade. Bade ball in. Vokcek at the back post. It's a free chance. The marking was terrible. And Frane Vojkovic scores, and that puts Maribor up to the top of the league. So in 3 dimensions, this is what it looked like. Ogrenek short to Bade. Bade with a great ball to the back post. Marking was absolutely terrible, and he's not going to miss from there with that sort of chance. And as you can see, it's sort of affected us quite badly, as it was in the 45th plus 1 minute. So we're into half time, and I'm going to tell the guys assertively, look, let's give the fans something to cheer today. This isn't on. This is not on. We need to go out there, talk to the players passionately. There's a lot more to come from you. Come on, right, into the tactics. Let's just make this a little bit simpler for them, because they might be struggling at the moment. So, sure, we don't pass into space, don't run at them, don't be more expressive. Don't really need to look for the overlap too much more. Yeah, we will keep that actually, because we need a goal. Lovric is struggling in the middle. I think Bjaric is going to come on for Lovric, and then he's going to go back to centre-back, which he prefers to do. And you are going to become a central midfielder on support, I think is what we're going to go with. And I think we will take whipped crosses off. We'll mix them up a little bit, because Mary is a target man. 6'1". He's got some good jumping reach and stuff, so hopefully that will be a bit better for him. Yeah, Psycho-esque not having the best game either. I'll tell you what, Clemens Sturm's going to come on, because he had some good stats as well. So that's 2 subs at half-time in my first game, as we were 1-0 down to our biggest rivals. But we get the second half underway. Hopefully they'll be fired up from the team talk, and we're going to give them a little chat and just say encourage. Give them a nice, come on, you can do it, from the sideline sort of thing, and get them underway. We are keeping their striker quiet, and they have only scored from a set piece, but equally they're not really causing us too much trouble. We're not causing them too much trouble either. Pusver into Iup, over to Bjaric. Bjaric up to Boateng. Can he beat his man? He looks to cut back inside. Good ball to Stretu. Up to Mary. Mary ball through. Couldn't quite get there. And Kotman clears over the top. But Iup's there to clear it up. And Pusevar comes forward. Good ball down the line to Pozeg Vankas. Gets to the byline. Crosses it in. And Kotman with a very easy catch. It was pretty rubbish. So that really shouldn't be the highlight. I'm sure something will come from this eventually, as Maribor look to build it out from the back. Pimenta into Bade. He's got an overlap on the left hand side. Vjokovic up to Kovacevic. Out to Bade again on the left. Bade out to Villa. We're not tracking that run. Out to Bade. He's got loads of time. Crosses it. Kovacevic is there. I said we were keeping him quiet. We definitely weren't. We're going to have to mix this up a little bit. So, tactics. What can we do here? Ideally, I think I need to bring the other striker on, but that's what I'm going to do. We're going to take Mary off. Mary's going to be on as a poacher in attack. You guys want to be a winger. So, winger on support. You can stay as an inside forward on attack. You stay there. Wing back attack, that's fine. You're playing well. You're not doing too bad. You're playing okay. You're doing okay in there. Vok, not really much else we can do. Let's not retain the possession. Don't look for the overlap, but mix up the passing. We'll get stuck into them a little bit more as well, and we'll go up to a balance. And we'll go attacking. Let's go attacking. Come on, let's go out there. We're 2-0 down. Let's get a goal, boys. Come on. So Bade, I mean that's poor tracking back. He is on attack, so I'm not really expecting him to get back too much. As Villa knocks it down the line to Bade, who is their key player, and he has 2 assists today, and that's a great header from Kovacevic, to be fair, right in the corner. Keeper has absolutely no chances. We're going to shout a bit more encouragement at the players, and hopefully that will sort something out. So a highlight, possibly in our favour, as Pozeg Vankas comes forward on the right-hand side, now onto a winger. What can he do? Swings across in. Kotman again, easy catch. It's a poor cross. It's just not really aimed at anybody. So Kotman with the ball. We are stopping them play it out. Well, we're supposed to be. Cardos into Smee. Pimenta out to Bade. There goes that run again. Vjokovic turns, runs at the defence. Looks like we could be on a bit of a hiding here from NK Maribor. Udovic comes forward into Ogrenek. Good tackle, but it falls to Hodzic. Ball across. Bade's there. He caps a good performance with a goal, and we have been completely outplayed in this one. I'm going to demand more from them as well. We really need to do something with this. We'll go on to control. They have just been, NK Maribor, at their home ground, have been absolutely all over us. So we could fall into third if Valencia get any sort of result in their game in hand. And it's just not been very good. Sturm's been poor since he's come on. Pozek Vankas has not been good on the right wing. We really need to work with these guys and get them up to scratch over the winter break. 10 minutes to go and it's not looking good. They have another highlight. Olijmpia picks it up into Tomic. Tomic, poor pass and Vok's there. Up to Medved. Medved to Vok into Kretu. Looking on the right hand side and Vankas has got it back into Medved again. He needs runners and he's found Boateng who shoots straight at bloody Cotman. It's poor. Maybe the difference has been a goalkeeper. I don't know. I think that's quite unlikely. As the ball comes in, Boateng's on the edge to pick it up into Kretu. Kretu to Sturm. Sturm has it, but to be fair, if he lost the ball there, it was a massive counter-attack. If you look though, it has been an NK Maribor domination really. There's not really much we can argue about as Hodzic has it to Ogrenek, Kolomanic. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Vojkovic is tackled and Vankas picks it up. He'll move forward looking for Medved, who I didn't really want to pull that wide, but Vankas is there. Medved's gone again, but Vankas looks to beat his man, puts a cross in into Vok, and the youngster who has his first game of the season gets a goal, which is very, very good. It is 3-1 with 3 minutes to go as Vankas, I thought he was going to slot Medved in, but he ran down the line and stuck it across, and Vok lost his man and finished at the near post. And well, maybe there's a chance, although I highly doubt it, because we're into 4 minutes of added time. So Kramaric is tackled. Medved looks to get on it. This will probably be the end of game highlights. Cardoso goes back to Cotman into Smee. Smee turns to Tomic. Loads of time for NK Maribor at the moment. Kolomanic into Kramaric. Ogrenek. Ogrenek ball forward. Kovacevic turns back to Tomic into Ogrenek again. Good football this from Maribor. And there is the full-time whistle. We have been significantly outplayed in my first game in charge. And I'm going to say I'm not happy with that result. And good. They seem motivated going into the winter break, which is possibly the most useless time in the world to feel motivated. But not the ideal performance or result that we wanted from the first game in charge. I'm sure the board and the fans are going to be upset. So we'll send the assistant to that conference. I have done every conference bar that one so far. But not brilliant. Not the best start we wanted. Right, as I said, we're going to look at the staff. So if we look at our staff, here we go. We've got good fitness and we've got good, whatever that is, tactical. TCO, how is that? Tactical coaching, I guess. But we need an improvement in goalkeepers, all forms of goalkeepers, and ideally, I'd like to improve the attack. I always like my attack coaching to be the best in the league. It's not looking too bad. We do need whatever the hell these guys are, data analysts, to do data and whatever it is, all this data. And we could probably do with another physio. We have got a lot of space, so we'll be going out. Apart from coaching, maybe I'll ask for. I can't ask for anything. What have we got a space of? We've just got one space left, so we can hire whatever we want. So I'm going to go out, and I think I'm going to go and get another goalkeeping coach. Responsibilities? No, that's not what I want. I want training, and then coaches. So we have only got one goalkeeping coach. Is that it? That's all the coaches we got. That's not very much at all. Ask us to. Yeah, I'm going to go out and get a goalkeeping coach. Apparently, I'm doing goalkeeping coaching, which is not very good. Will take me off that. Surely I want to be attacking and tactical. That's what I want to be doing. That decreases my attacking usefulness. Okay, we'll do attacking and go from there. I'm going to go out and get a goalkeeping coach for sure. And I think what we need to do is get a left back. As I said, a left back and a goalkeeper in the window. They don't need a rest because there's no things going on. 78 days until our next fixture. That is when we will be back. And we'll be playing Alumni is who we'll be playing. And we'll be at home. So that'll be good. Hopefully a win. But thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure having you with me again. Let me know down below where you think we should be strengthening in this team. Hopefully we'll come back and have Johan Terhorst, Harry Charsley and people like that all lined up to move to us at the end of the season. That would be very, very good. But thank you very much for watching. For now, my Lovro, a reminder, let me know whether you'd want to be named in our best regen at the moment or whether you want to wait until we get our next intake day. But for now, thank you very much. And if you want to be a patron, the link's below and you'll get your name in the game. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you in a bit. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.